Alright guys, welcome to the video. In this video I'm just going to be covering the Scepter build progression. I mean not progression, but the showcase. Real quick, I just want to say that I will try to cover everything in this video. If you have any extra questions, then just leave it in the comment section. I also wasn't really able to get that much footage for this build because I wiped it once to a laggy parliament, which I'll show on screen now. I didn't even make it past the Prime Sharko. And then I died to Depth Kinkers. So you're just going to be watching a bunch of low elo chime gameplay while I describe the build, which is kind of sad. But yeah, sadly the only actual footage I was able to get of me using this build and it being good was on Chaser, which it was a one cycle chaser with no chains of perfection. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how strong the build is. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get into the builder. Alright guys, so now for the builder. Race, doesn't matter. Murmur, probably just take Ardor. Bell, it's whatever you want to run. Oath, Saint Sworn, or Origin, Ignition Delver. Outfit, Prophet's Cloak for 20% pen. Stat order is going to be right here, so just go click on the builder in the description and you'll be able to get the stat order. You can see it right here, so I don't have to spend extra time explaining it, but these are the stats that you're going to end up with. The 90 intelligence is just that you get extra pen, and then on top of that there's just a bunch of good intelligence stats just for your ether and for damage. 5 willpower is for carnivore. Obviously the 25 charisma pre-shrine is just for tough love and charismatic cast. 20 strength, 25 agility, that's just standard. We have the 100 flame charm at the end of the build for the floor's lava. 60 frost draw just so we can get our level 5 mantras, because remember with Saint Sworn we get the talent that brings our mantras up one level, so they might be level 4, but with Saint Sworn they're level 5. 15 Thundercall, 15, that's all just for Saint Sworn. 60 go pre-shrine for wind passage as well as inhale. 6 vitality, 6 song chant. If you really want that little bit of extra damage, you can go 6 proficiency instead of vitality. Your boons and flaws are just completely up to you. Talents, I'm just gonna scroll through this real quick and just tell you what you need for real. Overflowing dam, just extra damage. Perfect flash, extra damage. Overflowing dam isn't insanely important because I mean it's not going to be active that long, but it's up to you. Approaching singularity, extra pin. Flame within, I really never used it whenever I was using the build, but that's just extra damage if you do take it. Carnivore and Grand Feast is just quality of life. Master Craftsman for health. Let me just go through this. Alright, Tough Love, Charismatic Cash is for extra damage. Spine Cutter, really just for chaser, but whatever you can use it on. Eureka, extra damage. So yeah, I'm just gonna scroll through these real quick just so you can see them. But mainly you just want to be taking the damage talents, and the main talents that you want to take pre-shrine, you need to take inhale, wind passage, you need taunt, charismatic cast, and tough love, and then you also need neuro overload, you need ether overdrive. The main reason why this build works is because of volcanic glass and then all of the empowered eruption talents along with the crystal path. For our mantras, we're going to be running burning servants, relentless flame, flame sentinel, warden's blade. You can put I think it's cloudstone and stratus stones on your warden's blade if you want it to be bigger. Frozen servants, put a blast spark, ice block, ice cubes. I ended up not actually using my ice cubes that much on the build, but I mean it is just extra damage. Flame wisp, I really never had this active to be honest. Ice carve, it's not going to be useful against everything, but put a round spark on it as well as some stratus stones and it'll just be bigger and hit easier. Wind passage for mobility and also phasing through walls. Taunt for extra damage. Weapons, you're just going to run a 3-star damage iron spear with seer, or you can run a quick thing with grim. Obviously you're going to want to take ring of casters, Ishin's ring, all of that. And then our summary, this is what we end up with for the build. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer it, but I think for the most part I covered everything here. So yeah, that was the build guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to, you can go to my Discord server, verify that you're subscribed, you'll get the freshie roll, and whenever you have the freshie roll you are pretty much just automatically entered in to possibly win some Robux. And in the future, once I have access to creator servers, I'll just farm a bunch of Elder Primadons so I can also give away relics, but as of right now I'm a little too broke for that. So yeah, if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate it if you would just interact with the video in some way. If you have any questions, like I said, just leave it in the comment section and I'll see you later.